Are you profitable to the kingdom? Today's video is going to be about the parable of the talents and how we can use the talents that God has given us to bring glory to his kingdom and what happens if we don't. So let's get started. Matthew chapter 25, verse 14. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. So the first thing we can see is God gives us all talents, and he gives us talents according to the ability that we have. So the ability that he has given us, he gives us talents according to that, and he expects us to work with those talents according to the ability that we have. So he's not going to give us more talents than we have the ability to bear and make prosperous or make something happen with. Because if we're not able to do it, God knows that he wouldn't give us more than we can handle. That's why one has 5, that's why one has 2, and that's why one has 1. So, long story short, we're going to read here that if you continue to read, the one with 5 went and did something with it, and now he has 10. The one with 2, he went and did something with it, now he has 4. The one with 1, he went and hit it, and now he has 1. But listen to what he says to the one with 5 and the one with 2. He pretty much says the same thing. It said, his Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. And then to the one that went and hit it, he said, let's see. His Lord answered and said unto him, thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest not that I reap where I sowed. No, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received mine own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which hath 10 talents. For unto every one that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that hath not shall be taken away even that which he hath. So what he's saying is, if you're not going to use the talents that God has given you, right here he's talking about money, but we're talking about talents actually. If you're not going to use the talents that God has given you to benefit God, he will take those talents and give them to somebody else who is using them. So no matter whether you have 1 talent, whether you have 2 talents, whether you have 5 talents, like in this scenario, no matter what it is, use it for God's glory and God's kingdom. Don't just try to hide it. Don't try to keep it. Don't try to be scared of it, because that's what this last one was. The one he calls a wicked and slothful servant. He was scared to lose the talent. He was scared to go out and show it, put it out and abroad, and he was scared. So he let fear hold him back. Whereas the one with 2 and the one with 5, they just went ahead and went to work with it, and they made something happen with it. So use the talents that God has given you for his kingdom and his glory. Whatever those talents may be, it could be talking, it could be singing, it could be preaching. And not everybody's called to preach. Some people are not good singers, some people not. That's a talent that God has given you. And really, I don't know if preaching is really a talent. I don't know if I should say that, but whatever it is, the talents that God has given you, I feel like God will call you to do those things and do them. Because if God can't use you, he'll use somebody else. He told me that one time, as clear as day. I was kind of complaining about a certain situation I had seen. And God said, if I can't use you, I'll use somebody else. And I don't ever want to be like that. So I feel like God gives us all a mission. He gives us the talents to fulfill that mission. He wants us to be profitable. He wants us to use our talents and bring back something. In this scenario, they double what they had, but use our talents and glorify him. And if we don't, he'll take those from us, and he will be displeased with us. We don't want to displease God. We want to please God. So the talents he has given us, let's use them for his kingdom and his glory. Let's try to put them to work. Do what we know that we can do, because you can't do what everybody else can do. So don't worry about all the talents that everybody else has. Worry about the talents that God has given you and what you can do to use the talents that God has given you. Don't worry about anybody else's talents. Don't worry about anybody else's calling. Just focus on yours. And if you do with your talents what God needs you to do, as you've seen right here, he said, for unto everyone that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. So if you're using your talents for God's glory, God will give you more. God will give you what he knows you can handle and what he knows he can trust you with. That's what he said. To every man according to his several abilities. So if God knows that you're going to do something with it, he will give you something else. He'll give you another task. He'll give you another mission to accomplish. He'll give you something else to go and do, because God knows that he can trust you. And if God knows that he can't trust you, he will take from you and give to somebody else. That's what the Bible tells us. I don't think that's cruel. I don't think that's wicked. If you gave somebody your money and expected them to go and just say an investment firm, you expected them to go and make it profitable and bring more back, and they went and just hit it, and 5 years you came back and you said, this is what you got. Say you put in $110,000 and you came back in 5 years and he had $110,000. Well, you would say, well, hold on, let me have that. I'm going to give this to somebody who can actually help me, because you obviously aren't doing nothing with it. So in that sense, let's use those talents. Let's try to multiply those talents. Go out and do what God has called us to do, because once again, if God can't use us, he'll use somebody else. And if we don't use our talents, he will take them and give to somebody else. So thank y'all so much for watching. There should be a video here, a subscribe button there. If y'all like it, like and subscribe. Until the next time, peace.